Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, RegisKillbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck spotlight on a Yogg token Druid that was famously played by Jackie-Chan at SeatStory Cup V. He played it all the way to the finals, and I won't spoil the results for you, but anyway, this deck is pretty darn cool and does some pretty interesting things, and it's really the right way to play Druid these days, at least I think, in my opinion. Plus, it's one of the most fun and crazy decks in the world, as you might expect from a crazy deck builder like Jackie-Chan. Of course, the goal of this deck is essentially to play a lot of spells. You'll note just how many spells this deck has that are pretty cheap. And then combo those spells off of minions like Fandral Staghelm and Violet Teacher for very powerful effects. And then spawn a lot of token minions along the way. And when I say token minions, that means essentially byproducts of other cards that are 1/1s in values. So Violet Teacher spawning apprentices, Living Roots spawning dudes. Once you get those tokens, you can buff them with cards like Power of the Wild, or perhaps even Wisps of the Old Gods, which serves as both a token creator and token buff card depending upon your needs. You also have Soul of the Forest to buff those tokens. You have Onyxia to generate tokens as well, so you can basically just continually keep reloading the board with a lot of annoying little guys, and then utilizing those guys to do pretty cool things. And then finally, the big piece of the puzzle at the very end that plays off of your spell synergies is, of course, Yogg Hope's End. This is two things. Sometimes it's essentially a finisher card that just generates so much value that it wins you games, in control battles in particular that have gone on for a long time. He'll create secrets for you, he'll draw you cards, he'll buff your minions. Like, he can do so many crazy things that win you games outright. But also, he's a recovery card. If you've fallen behind on the board and you play Yogg, he'll just clear the board for you and deal with all your opponent's stuff, like a big giant reset button with a lot of eyes and teeth, or I guess no eyes, but a lot of teeth, and allow you to recover it and utilize some card draw resources you have to essentially get back into the game. So, pretty neat style of play. Fun to watch, a little hard sometimes to get everything right because there's a lot to do in a given turn and a lot of different things to see. So that said, why don't we go ahead and take this deck into some games and see how to think about mulligans and lines of play, and just see some of the synergies in action, and watch a fun deck actually get played. Because I think that's the best way to demonstrate what a deck is really all about. Now, when it comes to mulligans, there's really one thing you're looking for above all else, which is Wild Growth. It's still the ultimate Druid card. It helps you ramp out, gets you to bigger turns faster. On some matchups, of course, Innervate is also good because you don't want to fall too far behind on the board. So if you expect the deck to be a little more aggressive, Innervate can do a lot of work. This is a powerful combo right off the bat. I don't think it's worth keeping Fandral necessarily in the mulligan just because it's a little slow. Like, this is a 5-mana combo. If I happen to draw into Fandral after seeing some Innervates, or if I had an Innervate in hand, I would perhaps consider keeping a 4-drop like this, but instead I want to look for more aggressive things against a Shaman, which can get off to a really fast start. So for instance, Living Roots on 1's pretty good unless he... I mean, it's not that good against like Argent Squire or Tumultrog, but we're going to do it anyway. Just see what happens. Because we can hero power to clean up if we have to. This might discourage him from playing an Argent Squire. Raven Isle, you're typically going to look for spells. Oh my. Let's do it. Let's look for a Power of the Wild. No Power of the Wild. I think we'll take a Nourish since we're out of cards already. Feral Rage is also pretty good. Mark of Nature's not even bad with what we have on board, right? We could make a 5/1. And one health is actually difficult sometimes for Shamans to deal with. So we could just attack for 15 or something before he finds an answer. He'd have to Lightning Bolt it, I guess. But I think Nourish is actually just the value choice, right? I'd love to see an Innervate into Nourish, because right now I don't have a turn 3. This is pretty good for Flame Wreath Faceless if it comes down. I don't think we can use it on that. Unfortunately, we don't have a great... I'm not going to trade all 4 guys in, by the way. The question is, do I want to hero power it just to whittle it down some if I have to? Because I don't have a play next turn either, so I may have to hero power it next turn. But can I take like 9 damage off this while I hero power it down? I think I'm going to try just to whittle it down as it trades into these guys. He can't Lightning Storm yet, so these are going to stick around for at least a turn. Power of the Wild would have been such a sick draw. Well, maybe he can Lightning Storm. No, cool. I forgot he had the coin, so that's the best one to see on our end because we can kill it. He is going to trade. Okay. Oh, that's such a good draw. And I don't actually... I think I'm going to play this as minions. The ramp is good, but we have the Nourish next turn anyway, so we don't really need to ramp. These are so far away that it won't really help to ramp. So we'll just play this as minions and contest the board a little better, right? And I'm actually going to go ahead and kill this one instead of the Tuskar, because Healing Totem can actually heal that health back, right? We don't want him healing back. So we're contesting the board. We actually do have a good answer for Flame Breathe Faceless with Mulch if it comes down. It looks like this is a standard mid-range list, so we won't need the Mulch. Same difference as Flame Breathe Faceless. I gotta be honest. I kind of think this card might be better than Flame Breathe Faceless. Everybody loves Flame Breathe Faceless, but it's like they forgot about Fireguard Destroyer. It has 1 less overload, so it fits your curve so much better. And it's still going to be a 4/6 at the worst, which is big, and sometimes it's a Flame Breathe Faceless, right? This was a Flame Breathe Faceless that cost 1 less mana next turn. So I can actually understand him playing this. I'm not going to kill it yet. I'm going to Nourish. We could Mulch, but it kills my card draw. I need cards. And we can like swipe it after it trades or something, right? Like there's ways for me to deal with that in the future. It's not so scary that I have to deal with it right away. Violet Teacher Innervate Mulch is a play, I guess, to some extent. Let's just see what he does. He's going to Rock Biter it. That's fine. He wants this to live. He knows it's swipeable as well. We probably will just Azure Drake next turn, though. Azure Drake into Wrath is sort of cool, but we can't really kill it yet, so... Double Innervate. I don't really have anything useful. I'll just leave that out. I hope he trades and we can just get a good Wrath off Fandral maybe next turn. Fandral, Wrath, Innervate, something cool. I don't know what else he'd kill it with. Stormcrack, I guess, but not everybody runs Stormcrack. But his list is clearly not a typical Shaman list, so who knows? She's going to fire Ellie and trade. Oh my gosh, Azure Drake Swipe would be so good against this board. Are you joking? Oh my god. It's not going to happen, is it? It can't actually happen. Even if I just Azure Drake, I get such a good Wrath here. I think I have to try for the Swipe. If I get the Swipe, oh. How nuts would that be? Oh, just too late. 1 card too late. We have 9 cards, so we can start to go off next turn with Violet Teachers, I guess. He'll probably trade here. He didn't have an answer for this last turn, so... Hopefully we're not, like, dead somehow. We're taking a fair bit of damage. I don't think he's going to trade. I think he's going to go face. Oh, he's looking for an answer here. What's he got at 3 mana that can answer this? Hex, obviously, but that doesn't feel that good against a 4/4. I can actually Innervate on Nixia, but I'm real close to dead is the problem. He does Hex. Wow. Wow. Fandral Nourish is sick, but we have so many cards. That's not actually our issue. We're going to have to Mulch this. So I think we'll just start building Violet Teacher value. I'm going to go ahead and double Innervate the Nourish. Just to spawn dudes, right? We need dudes to contest the board. Hopefully we don't get Lightning Stormed. I don't know. We'll see, but we're at such a low health total. I want to start accumulating a lot of value. Plus, we might need Yogg soon, and this just gets us Yogg spells out, right? This is like our own little baby Onyxia, but it gives us more flexibility than Onyxia does. Oh my god. This combo's sick! Hopefully don't Lightning Storm this turn. Or kill me. This combo's so sick. Look at this. All these dudes are going to turn into 1/1s or 2/2s when they die. How good is that? Swipe's pretty good. If we'd had Swipe, we would have Violet Teacher innervated Swipe instead of Nourish. I wonder what mulch card we gave him. It's kind of intriguing. It's always a fun little puzzle. It's a nice... Oh! That feeling. We can, like, Fandral Wrath something like the Totem Golem. It's pretty good. Could also Onyxia, but again, I'm scared of dying a little bit. He traded in, so that's good. That's at 1 health, though. Swipe's really good, right? I guess Violet Teacher Swipe Wrath is about as good as it gets. Oh, crap. I'm at 9 mana. Well, I guess we can't Wrath, but still a good turn. Thought we were at 10 for some reason. Thought we were going to play Onyxia last turn. Was that with an Innervate, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, still what we had to do. It doesn't change the play a ton. I just expected to have another dude out. Now he has a decent trade here. Fandral Wrath is still pretty good, though. Fandral Wisps is insane, but we don't have the mana for it right now. He's going to trade up. That's fine. I'm mostly worried about dying. I'm not really worried about Violet Teacher value at the moment. It's cool. That's cool. That's actually a great Fandral Wrath target, though, so... we're not going to get the best Fandral value in history, but... actually we are with the Mire Keeper. I don't guess this gives me, Yeah, I don't guess this gives me a mana thing, does it? A spare mana card draw thing? Like Wild Growth? No, I guess not. That's fine. We still needed the dudes. We didn't have anything else to do. Soul of Forest was not good on 2 guys. So we can Wisp as the Old Gods if this lives, which is insane. Just, like, stupidly good. And it's gonna live! Wow! Wisps into Savage Roar? Is the game just over? We might just have lethal. My god. Let's do the math here. 14, 19, 25. Yeah, that's just the game. Well, that was stupid. You gotta kill Fandral. Oh, wow. I thought we were losing that game the whole time. That was dumb. Jeez Louise, what a cool deck. We had such good cards in hand. Didn't even need them. Just lethal. Really cool. I think he traded too much. I think he needed to go face more. Like, we don't have taunts. He probably was expecting an Ancient of War and a Druid of the Claw, which are very common in Druid, of course, but this deck doesn't actually run those, so... He was probably thinking, oh, if I go face, he's going to taunt me and I'm going to lose. The reality was, if I race, I'm going to lose, so... Alright, so, Mulch we don't need yet, but the rest of this hand is actually pretty good for an opening hand, right? Actually, maybe not Power of the Wild. Like, you can Power of the Wild the Living Roots, but... You want to use Power of the Wild on, like, Violet Teacher instead, so I probably shouldn't have kept the Power of the Wild. Living Roots is not super exciting against Warrior, but it can eat up a Fiery War Axe sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and play those, although you don't have to, right? Love to see a Wild Growth next turn. Wild Growth into Mire Keeper would be so sick for our curve. Yeah, so we're going to eat a Fiery War Axe with these dudes, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm just going to Hero Power, it sucks, but I'll coin the Mire Keeper next turn. I'm not going to, like, summon a dude. He's just kill it with the axe. There's no value there. We want to get value, not aggro. That's sort of scary, but our Mire Keeper does contest it. So we know it's Dragon Warrior. It's good to know. Ooh, does that change anything? I think it does. I think we'll just go ahead and kill that. And we'll definitely gain the crystal here instead of the dude. We want to do cool stuff, right? Not lame stuff. So we need a good draw. We don't have any plays next turn. Like, we might have Savage Roar to trade into a dude or something. That would feel pretty bad, though, honestly. Twilight Guardian. He's going to not trade. Okay. So Savage Roar Hero Power actually is kind of viable now. Just because we don't have another play. Like, yeah, you want to use Savage Roar to kill people. But I also want to have a minion on the board, right? And I'm okay to eat a little bit of damage. And since we don't have a play, we'll just do what we can. We still don't have a play, unfortunately. This hand is pretty awkward, and this is so bad against Ravaging Ghoul that I don't even know if you can play it on 7. You might use it as a buff instead of a dude summoner. It would set up for the Onyxia, clearly, but I need a play. I'm going to draw because we don't have cards. We can still trade to kill it. Doesn't feel good, but I'm going to do it. Gets me a turn closer to Onyxia, but our hand is just miserable. We need card draw, Nourish or something next turn. I mean, I may play this, but it's just like my 7-drop's going to get wiped out by Ravaging Ghoul. By itself. Like, I can't now. Ravaging Ghoul into that would be... Oh, that's a clutch draw. Just Onyxia for fun. Ravaging Ghoul actually still good, because he can just trade into my Onyxia, but it would have set me up for a follow-up Wisps into Power of the Wild. So I don't even mind if he Ravaging Ghoul trades right now. As long as he doesn't Ravaging Ghoul execute. If he Ravaging Ghoul executes, I might just be dead. Yeah, we're dead. What did he get off this? Too much! I need a way to kill that, right? Like, I can't do this combo because we'll just die to the board. That's not gonna do it. We're just dead, I think. Yeah, just a bad hand. We didn't get card draw. Didn't have resources. We even used our cards in ridiculously efficient ways, like Savage Roar into the dude. So no way to win this game. That certainly doesn't help. That's one of the best ones you can get. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. So many damages. Yeah, that was the one card we couldn't answer, right? That combo. Perfect Onyxia answer, unfortunately. That's all we had. What could we do? I guess I could have ghouled into... Yeah, maybe I should have just done the second turn first. Maybe I should have Wisps into Power of the Wild to play around Ravaging Ghoul. But still, it would have made his Frothing Berserker insanely huge. We could have traded into it the following turn, though. Reloaded with Onyxia. That's probably better. Onyxia just played too hard into Execute. I was thinking we could kill the Frothing, but if he has Execute, it's just over. Yeah, so we probably played that the wrong order. But you just don't want Onyxia in your opening hand is the real problem. Like, none of these cards belong. Get rid of all these cards. Give me some early drops. That's not an early drop, but Mire Keeper Wrath, we can work with that a little bit. This is probably another Dragon Warrior if we had to guess. You never really know. Pass is fine. Would love to see an Innervate or a Wild Growth to get this thing out. These are just so good to ramp. I mean, they're also good as minions in this deck, right? Because this is like a token deck. But ramp is still so valuable. And Wild Growth is great with Yogg because if you're at 10 mana and you cast Wild Growth, it counts as 2 spells every time, which is just ridiculous. So good. So this is a little bit slower Warrior. That's probably a good sign for us. I'll just use this Wild Growth for now. I don't need to... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. He's going slow, so... I can actually Mire Keeper dudes into Power of the Wild if I want. But I don't have to. He's using his weapon. That is unusual. Why did he use his weapon? I guess he's playing around Harrison? I don't know. Maybe save this for Fandral value. Yeah, I could Mire Keeper coin power to get out of axe range and have a 4... Well, it wouldn't get out of axe range, so like that'd be a 3/3. I kind of want to ramp, but we just don't have a lot of cards yet. So it feels bad to some extent. Like, I need a value generator. These are all After Effects cards, right? These are what you play after the Violet Teacher, after the Fandral. We need one of those. Or Nourish even to draw... I don't think I can Wild Growth again. I may have to Raven Idol for a minion. It's not something you normally ever want to do, but we just need a... Oh, God. Never mind. I'll take that minion. I'm actually going to go ahead and Wild Growth just to get him out next turn, too. I know we've used a lot of Wild Growth ramp and not accomplished much, but if we can get Cenarius dudes out and stick them and do some Power of the Wild shenanigans, it's going to be pretty cool. Although he's going to have the weapon to kill one on the first time, so... Still, that's an awfully good turn 6. No, we're on turn 6 because we have the coin. He's on 7, so Shield Slam's a good answer. This Yogg is gonna sure be loaded, man. Why not? I could actually Wrath this and then Onyxia. Right, this takes me to 8, I can coin back to 9. I think I will. Just because I don't want this to draw too much off of me. Gonna lose a 1-1, but I'd rather have the taunt that protects Onyxia from like an execute activator. He can Shield Slam again, unfortunately, despite making that attack to face. But if some 1-1s live, we're gonna have some good Power of the Wilds. I might even Raven Idol for Soul of the Forest. Or I hope I draw Soul of the Forest. Brawl's good. Brawl's good. We gotta get through the Brawl anyway eventually, so I don't mind, but... Looks like a 1-1 lived. It's pretty standard odds. That's not so good. We can Hero Power that. Still need a minion generator. Nourish is good. Draw some cards. Probably still gonna Hero Power this no matter what, but... ooh, that's gonna be a fun turn 10. 10 mana turn right there. Fangel Nourish is good because you draw cards and you get some mana back to actually use them. Just depends on what he plays. Hoping he has a pretty dead turn here. He might do the armor lady. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It threatens Fangel. Yeah, but I don't think I can pass this up. It's just too much value. Oh gosh, we might overdraw a little bit though. I gotta think about this. I could just Mire Keeper, Innervate, Power of the Wild as well to build a big board. Would I rather do that or would I rather... Anyway, I'm taking Mire Keeper. That was the best minion for this deck. Soul of the Forest. Oh my gosh, I think we have to take that, right? Let's go ahead and Nourish. How many cards? No, I'm going to overdraw if I Nourish. I have to Innervate first. I'm still going to overdraw. I can't Nourish. I have to do the Mire Keeper play, I think. It's not perfect, but I didn't want to overdraw, right? We can still Nourish later. This is a pretty nasty board. He can kill Fangel, but we've got 11 power on board afterwards. He might feel compelled to Brawl again. If 3 dudes survive, we can maybe Soul the Forest. It's pretty good. Looks like he's going to have an Execute, though, and trade instead, so I don't think Soul the Forest feels good yet. Somehow we're not ahead of him in cards. I feel like we've drawn a lot, but maybe not. Oh, he is still going to trade. Just use his weapon on the other one here. That makes sense. It's fine. Probably Nourishing next turn. We'll see. I don't know. Ravaging Ghoul gonna come down? What's this about? I don't... It's a weird... That just gave me Swipe. I don't know. Like, Swipe's never good in this matchup, and he just kind of gave me a good Swipe. Yeah, we can draw on... I think I'm just gonna Swipe. Like, when else am I gonna Swipe? Azure Swipe is not even good against... I'm just gonna Swipe. I think he's playing into a Ravaging Ghoul next turn, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Ravaging Ghoul, Fire War Axe, maybe. See, no, he's used both axes though, right? We played 2 warriors in a row, so I've kind of forgotten what he's used. We can go off. Oh my god. We have Mulch, so that's fine. I guess he was setting up Cthulhu damage. We can Violet Teacher, Mulch, Innervate, Power, Innervate, Soul the Forest, I guess. I wish we could fit in a Power of the Wild, but we don't have the mana. This is even Brawl resilient, right? Ravaging Ghoul resilient. It's Ravaging Ghoul into Brawl would be pretty good. We can actually cast a second Soul of the Forest and Power of the Wild if these things live, and maybe even Savage Roar just to kill him. We'll see. I don't think it'd kill him yet. He's got quite a bit of health. Yeah, see, this is too good. Brawl is sick here. Is this the second Brawl or the first Brawl? I honestly can't remember. Because we just played that other warrior. Oh, it's not Brawl. Okay, well, cool. This is still really good, then. We gotta be careful. We can actually go off too much and fill the board. Yeah, I don't even need the Violet Teacher here. I just need, I can put the Drake out. No, I can't put the Drake out. It's too expensive. So one of these is gonna die. Because I'm gonna trade some as well, I guess, right? But the question is, can I play the Violet Teacher and make room for one of them to die? I don't know how to do this, right? How much damage do I have if I Savage Roar? I have 9, 12, plus 10, 22. It's not enough. And I can't get a very clean kill with the Savage Roar either, unfortunately. I have to take some damage here. So many trees! So alright, we're getting a little low on cards, but so is he, honestly. We just need to play around his second Cthulhu, and I think we'll win. We have quite a bit of damage on board already. Good card draw. We can kill these guys, probably, somehow. Figure it out. Azure Drake Swipe's sort of good. I mean, doesn't line up perfectly, but it gives us a start. It actually lines up kind of poorly, but let's draw a card first, see what we get. Oh, well, that lines it up a little better. Because we can just use the 2/2s now. Still doesn't line up perfectly, right? But it's fine. Whatever. We still have a lot of damage on board and a resilient board, and we got the big reset button if something bad happens. So he can restore, you know, a ton of armor at any given point right now, but like we said, I kind of need to deal with that, but I don't want to lose my buffed guys, you know. I can make them 5/5s, but that's not very exciting. Can't Violet Teacher Wisps either. I mean, yeah, I'd rather have the Wisps. It's really bad against Ravaging Ghoul again, though. We gotta try, though, I think. We don't have anything else to play, right? Yogg's not good on an empty board right now. So I'm only going to get 5 Wisps, but, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe could have held on to that, but I'm sensitive to the fact that the game needs to end sorta soonish, and I need to play Yogg sorta soonish, because Yogg draws cards, and if we're fatigued at 16 health with the Yogg drawing cards, that can kill us, so... I just want to end the game sooner rather than later. I'm going to kill off these 1/1s to kill her. I'm still going to kill off... I'm actually going to draw a card against my best instincts. Maybe not, actually. I wanted to summon a dude, but I'm just going to play the Violet Teacher out, let him figure it out. Just as a body. Maybe I could have held on to it to get more value. I don't know. I have to get Yogg out soon, so I want him to, like, swing the board back in his favor. It doesn't really swing the board back. Glad I didn't draw this card. Jeez. Ugh. If I had the mana, it'd be pretty good. So he's going to kill the Azure Drake. Hopefully these still live and we can get a good Wisps turn off. That'd be pretty sick. How much damage would that be? It'd be 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. He'd be close to dead. Could hope for a Yogg bailout. I don't mind him drawing cards. I want him to go to Fatigue. Oh, that's pretty good. What's he going to use here? Execute? Yeah, execute. Yeah, that killed my Wisp. Well, it didn't actually hurt my Wisps too bad. I can just Hero Power... trade Wisps. Yeah, I can just Hero Power trade Wisps. It's still bad against Cthulhu, but he hasn't played another Cthulhu, right? So, I don't know. This doesn't look like much, but it's 7 damage per turn. I mean, it adds up. It's like having a Flamere's Faithless out if I just keep hitting face. He's used both Ravaging Ghouls, right? I'm losing... Oh, God, that's bad. That's really bad. That's bad news, Bears. Do I have a Power of the Wild left or anything to, like, make these minions good? I don't know. What's my last card? Mire Keeper. That's pretty useless. I think I'm going to Yogg. But he's going to draw me so many cards. Just go face, I guess. I don't know. There's some logic to trading them in, maybe. Or waiting, but why not? Let's try it. We kind of have to do insane value on this Yogg to win the game. That's dead. That's good. That's not good. Swap. Oh my god. I guess I have to attack face. Ooh, that's good. Well, this is... They actually really suck, but... Kabbalist... Oh my god, we're getting Yogg back. Oh my god. We can end the turn, it seems. Is that it? I feel like that we... Oh no, I'm gonna say, I feel like we played so many spells. Those are good. Starfall's lame. That's actually pretty good. Savage Roar... We should be doing 4 damage to face, right? Yeah. Oh, not a bad Yogg. Oh, that's bad. We're just dead to top deck Cthulhu now. We took so much damage there. Jeez. The card draw is always bad. You never want the card draw. Yeah, man. Cthulhu just kills me. He might think it's Ice Block, but it's not. That's Cthulhu and I'm dead. Oh, actually, Weapon. No, Weapon doesn't kill me because, how much fatigue did we take? Why doesn't it tell me? Noble Sack saves me from the weapon, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yogg is 1 health if he plays it. We can Arcane Blast it. I mean, not Yogg, Cthulhu. I may have to play Yogg again. He's at 15. Is there any combination of mage spells that can win me the game? I can Living Roots for 2. No, I only have 4 mana left. There's just no way. I have to play Yogg. But first, I'm actually going to kill this Sylvanas, because I don't want her stealing my Yogg midway through the Yogg. There's a good chance we're dead. We can't end turn, so one of us is dead, I think. This direction's actually sick. Freezing Trap's okay. That probably killed me. No. Oh, yeah, it did kill me. No? I'm at 1. That's actually good. Another misdirection. Raven Idol. But the game is over because I can't end my turn. So somebody's dead. And it's most likely me, obviously. Since I can't draw a card, I only have 1. That's it right there, I bet. No? Oh, that's it. Commanding Shout killed me. Yeah, we tried. Man, we came close, right? He's low. That's a good card off Raven Idol. Cenarius again. We tried. Well, that's actually going to do it for me in the Yogg Druid by Jackie Chan. I don't think we did the deck justice, unfortunately. It's wicked cool, right? Like, it's super fun. 2 Yoggs, lots of tokens. I think we misplayed the Ansel Warrior without Nixia. We went in the wrong order. We should have Wisps into Power of the Wild. The second Warrior game seemed okay, but we might have gone astray somewhere, but maybe played the Violet Teacher a little too soon at the end. But he just had everything he needed, right? He had a lot of value cards, so pretty challenging for us to keep up when we're drawing that heavy and can't find a way to win the game. So that's going to do it, but it's a highly recommended deck. Jackie Chan played this masterfully at SeatStory Cup V, so you can find the videos for that tournament. Look those up and watch this deck in action from a real pro instead of me, but hopefully I drew some attention to this cool deck, and if you've got these cards, you'll give it a shot on the ranked ladder, because it doesn't get much more fun than this. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, game on.